I am going to be surviving 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. In Hardcore, you die once and the game is over. Over these 100 days, I have 3 goals. Number 1, I want to have a good base with a home, with farms, with a trading system of some sort, and just other random stuff that are in a base. Number 2, I want to obtain full netherite armor and tools. And number 3, I want to defeat the boss of Minecraft, the Ender Dragon. Can I do this? Can I stay alive for 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore? Watch the video till the end, and of course subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I don't know. Just hope you enjoy. Day 1 was a very productive day. I spawned next to a taiga biome and a plains biome. I went immediately into doing things that I needed to do, and I got tools. Next, vegans, just don't look at this. Anyways, I was actually pretty close to a village, and in the village I got all the wheat I needed. And I even saw a ruined nether portal, I think that's what you call it. But yeah, a ruined nether portal, and I even got some iron. Next, I traded. I do not know why I did this, but you know, I guess I was trying to get emeralds. I even breeded some sheep and some pig. And I even actually got a friend, which was very good. And the blacksmith in this village was absolutely terrible. Iron? Are you kidding me? Now, as I was blocking up the villages, this happened. I realized how strong zombies are. Damn. Hard mode really is hard. On day 2, a zombie got me from outside of the house. Like, dude, what do you mean? Anyways, on day 2, I wanted to go into the nether, so I broke all the obsidian, placed down more obsidian, got flint and steel, and lit the portal. In the nether, there were just so many mobs, just so many that I decided to go back into the overworld. Then I started terraforming and I built a mine shack. Now, I wanted to build this thing just because, you know, like, I needed resources. I even actually trapped a zombie villager, which was actually very, very good. On day 3, as I was mining iron, something, really bad happened. I was about to die on day 3, believe it or not, on day 3. As you can see over here, I'm just mining iron, and right over here, in some time, boom, a creeper. Yeah, I was about to die. Anyways, I just went back to the mine shack. Then the mine shack was looking pretty good, but it needed a roof. On day 3, I traded with piglins. I didn't get the best loot or any good loot, but you know, I just traded. On day 4, all I done was get heaps and heaps of resources. And the resources, what I mean is coal. And yeah, I was just getting coal. I was just getting coal the entire day. There was actually a lot of coal next to my spawn, so yeah, that was good. Oh yeah, and I even killed some llamas. Forgot to say that. Next, I planted some sugarcane on day 4. I just planted some sugarcane. I went down to the mines and I wanted to actually like go and dig straight down. And then I built ladders so that I can go up and down easily. I wanted to go to Y12 so that, you know, I can actually mine and actually get diamonds. I even found lapis and other ores on the way. I even found more iron, which is, yeah, I really needed iron. Anyways, I was in an abandoned mine shaft, and yeah, this was really bad. Cave spiders are so lethal, they do so much damage. As you can see, I'm just blocking myself over here. Yeah, day 5. Anyways, I went down to my mine, and as you can see, now I'm in Y12, and I just put this over here so I can easily go down and access this mine. As you can see, now I just tested this, and this water seemed to work. Next, I was just mining. I was literally just mining on day 5. I was hoping to get diamonds, and I got them. I didn't find too many diamonds, but the amount of diamonds I got was actually not too bad. And I even got other resources as well as diamonds, such as iron, redstone, lapis, and all of that. Next, I found gold, and right next to the gold was a ravine, which is going to be very fun. I decided to go back up, and I made myself diamond armor. I made myself a chest plate and some leggings. I got some resources to complete the mine shack building. And as you can see, now I completed the mine shack building, and you know, like, the mine shack looked pretty good. Anyways, I went back to the ravine and I was just lighting it up so that, you know, mobs don't spawn and kill me. I got more redstone and I even got more gold. And I actually used a pretty cool tactic to see through lava and boom! I found even more diamonds, which was actually really good. I tried this tactic again and the things that you could see were just wow. And then yeah, I got some achievements. Anyways, I strip mined again. I was really determined to get full diamond armor and full diamond tools. So I strip mined in day 7 as well. And with all the diamonds I got, I started to make tools and diamond armor. And now, as you can see, here's a little flex. I'm just too good. On day 8, I really wanted emeralds, so I made a Fletcher villager, and with him, I traded sticks for emeralds. So I just chopped, and then, yeah, I pretty much just got sticks for emeralds, and then I repeated the whole process again, resulting in more emeralds. Today was a pretty chill day. From day 9 to 10, I went to the librarian villager and all I done was try to get mending. This took so long. Trust me, this took 2 days, which results in 40 minutes in real time. This took so long just to get one overpowered book, but in the long run, it was actually good because I got mending, as you can see over here, for 10 emeralds, which is really good, and if I infect him, that'll go even more lower. From days 11 to 15, I started the layout of my house. Now, the first thing that you wanted to do for building a house was terraforming. So, you know, I had to terraform the entire land to make it good. And, you know, there was a nice sunrise too, and I just started and done the layout of this house. Now, I wanted this house not to be a normal house, but to be a mansion. And over here, I just mess up my ender pearl. Absolutely mess it up. I literally go nowhere. Like, oh my god. Anyways, I needed a lot of resources for this house, like a lot, and a lot of wood was took for this house. So yeah, that was that. And then, you know, I was just doing the layout of my house, and as you can see, it was coming together pretty well. I really liked how it was coming together. I just done more and more investment time into the house, and I wanted this house to be more of a mansion than a house. Then I started on the roof. And then I went back to the Fletcher just for a little time and got some emeralds. The roof was all done and then I immediately got attacked from phantoms. Like, god damn, like I never actually fought phantoms before, so this was completely new to me, but you know, I mean, it was pretty simple. Next, I was doing the roof, the actual full roof of this house. Now trust me, this roof was, yeah, it took a lot of resources. On the morning of day 16, I farmed some wheat. Now, I don't know why I did this, but I just did it. Anyways, I went back and I got some resources to, you know, do more of the house, the absolutely big house. Like this was the most biggest thing and it took lots of time. Anyways, for some time I went to the nether and I realized that there was a fortress right next to my spawn. Now this made me very happy. A fortress right next to my spawn? Hell yeah. Anyways, I continued on doing the roof. On days 16 to 22, I was doing nothing but the roof. I wanted this roof to be finished and this roof took so long. Phantoms would always just come and try to kill me, but you know, it ain't happening, and this roof was just so big. And I even actually tamed a dog, which was, I mean a wolf, which was really good, and this wolf just looked so cute, like trust me, like it looked so cute. Anyways, you know, I just resumed what I was always doing. Yeah, roof. This roof was finally done. It was finally done on day 20, and yeah, phantoms were still attacking me. This roof was finally done, and for me at least, that was a big accomplishment. On day 19, I slept after a long time, and I woke up to a creeper, which was pretty sad. But anyways, I actually took the resources from the village and I used it for a farm. Farms like sheep, cows, pigs, etc. And this was pretty much what I was doing for the entirety of day 20. Next, I done some more terraforming and I even got some sheep inside of their little pen, or whatever you want to call it. And then I even breeded them, and a zombie tried to get in, but yeah, you're not gonna come in. I got the pigs from the village, and I actually just, you know, made them come to the pen over at my house. They were finally here, and now for what I'm about to show you, I'm really not proud. I am really not proud. I'm sorry. I actually planted some sugarcane next to my house, and I even started on a wheat farm. Now, I made an infinite water source, and I gave the wheat farm some water, and then I, you know, actually put the wheat on the wheat farm. And things were looking good. I had a wheat farm, and I was about to make another wheat farm, and some of it being pumpkin. I planted everything I could possibly plant. I even found a crossbow in the middle of nowhere. I used it and I got a random advancement that I never knew actually worked. From days 22 to 30, I really wanted to complete the house. I wanted to do all the interior, all the exterior, everything that the house needed to be completed. I wanted to do everything. So, you know, I put my mind to it because of course, like, I do not like building houses. But once I want to make a house, I try to make it the best. Over here, I was actually making this sort of attic view so I can actually see the sunset every single day. So that was going to be pretty sick. So, you know, I was just working on this view and I even made stairs to go up from this view. And this is how it was looking so far, but I wanted to improve it, so I did. I made slabs. And then as you can see, this is how it's looking, but then I realized that the sunset wasn't even on that side. I just mucked everything up. Oh my god. What am I doing? I had to do all of this again. So I measured everything out, I dug a hole, and I done it all again, and this is how it looked. Now I could see the moon rising and the sun rising, which is actually pretty good. Now I was just making this little attic view look a bit better. I actually improved the interior a bit, and as you can see over here, I was just improving it, and this is how it looked at the end. I would jump up in a ladder, and then I would come over here, and as you can see, I can see the sun set right over here, and even the moon rising, which was just how I wanted it. Well, not exactly at first, but I mean, you know. Then I started moving all of my stuff from my old house, you know, from the old village house, to my new house. And yeah, this was actually taking quite a while. Then I placed the bed in the attic and I slept. And this was really good. Then with some of the pumpkins I had, I started a pumpkin farm, and this was going to be really good because, I mean, you'll just see later. I even got some cows to come and join my army. After this, I started the sugarcane farm. I mean, I didn't start the sugarcane farm, I expanded on the sugarcane. And I even completed my house. My house exterior was actually looking pretty good, and yeah. The bookshelves I already had, and the ones from the sugarcane farm, I started to make an enchantment table setup. I went back down and I got some obsidian. After this, I made the enchantment table. Okay, so I used an anvil to actually repair all of my tools. Now, I don't know if this was the best thing to do, but I mean, you guys can tell me in the comments section below. I then breeded some cows, cause I mean, why not? Then I got sand because I really needed sand for glass. And then as you can see, this is the finished product of the exterior of the house. It wasn't looking too bad. I have to say, it was looking pretty good, wool and glass. Next, I actually started on the floor. I wanted all the floor to be spruce planks. all of my floor was done. I even had this little chest room and, you know, separated from everything. I was just working on that. And this floor took 2 days. Literally 2 days just to make a floor. Like, guys, please help me. But I mean, everything was looking good and the house was looking good, and even the roof, the attic, everything was good. On the morning of day 31, I planted some pumpkins, but then later I went to the cave spawner and I wanted to make this into a farm. So here is the sick montage. On day 34, the plan was pretty simple. I really wanted to start enchanting. So, you know, I killed the cows and I took my sugarcane and I even explored a bit, and I actually even found a village. So this was really good for my enchantment table. The village didn't have much of the good loot, but what the village did have is a librarian. So heaps of free bookshelves. Just what I needed. Anyways, I went back to my house and I made bookshelves. The enchantment table setup was all ready to be used and it was done, so that was really good. The first thing I got was Unbreaking 3 and Fortune 3, literally Fortune 3 on my pickaxe, and I even put Mending on it. Then I went back to the cave spider farm and I got some XP. This cave spider farm gave me heaps and heaps of XP. Trust me, like in 2 minutes it would give me 5 levels, which was really good. 5 levels, I mean 25 to 30. And I even put Unbreaking 3 on my diamond axe. Next, I went to the nether. Now, I wanted to see what was faster in XP. Was it nether quartz or actually going to the cave spider farm? I even found some gold on the way, so you know. But yeah, I just wanted to see what was actually faster. And yeah, the cave spider farm was definitely much more faster. And I even got more mending books because once again, why not? And by the way, all of my storage, as you can see, was even sorted in nighttime. So on day 36, as I was trying to get some good books, and by good books I mean like protection or like efficiency or just anything good, as I was trying to get this, I actually did get a good book, but yeah, something bad happened. Yeah, just watch. As you can see over here, yeah, I actually got a Looting 3 book and then I accidentally punched this guy. And he literally doubled his trade. As you can see, he doubled his trade, so yeah, I had to kill him. I got even more emeralds because, I mean, there's never a time to say no to emeralds. I tried again. I tried to get the best books I could possibly get. It was day 37 and I still didn't have much good luck with the enchantment book, so I just went back to, killing sheep. On day 38, I actually farmed pumpkins. Now, these pumpkins were actually going to be very valuable to me, and you'll see soon enough, and I even farmed some wheat. Pretty much, I even terraformed, and day 38 was really just a farming day. I wanted my farm not just to be valuable for food, but to even be valuable for emeralds. Day 39, I was actually just making a new wheat farm. Now I wanted to expand so that I can actually just make more emeralds out of these farms, so that's pretty much what I was doing. Day 40, I have to say I had a lot of pumpkins. I was a man with a lot of pumpkins. I started to trade some of these resources with the farmers to get emeralds. On day 41, I made a Fletcher villager and then I traded with this Fletcher villager pretty much sticks for emeralds. Next, I actually made some villagers breed, which was really good. On day 42, I got Unbreaking 3, and on day 42, I even managed to actually get Looting 3. So this was a really good trade. On day 42, I even went to the cave spider farm and got some XP. And then I made diamond swords so that I can actually put them both together and then get a really good diamond sword. As you can see, I got sharpness 3, knockback, and even unbreaking. So yeah, that was good. And then I went back to the cave spider farm, cause you know, why not? And on day 42, I put both swords in an anvil and I made them come together and I got sharpness 4, which was good. Then I put looting 3 on this sword. And this sword was looking good, but you know, I wanted to make it even more better. So I even put mending on it. Day 43, I actually wanted to start making my villager trading hall or villager trading system, whatever you want to say. So I actually just invested my time on that. I started putting random white wool and random pumpkins everywhere, and believe it or not, it actually looked pretty good. Then I made ladders so that I can actually access it easier. I wanted to make this trading hall big and easily accessible. And then I dug out holes so then, you know, I can actually start putting beds and villagers inside of this trading hall. I spent a lot of time on this villager trading hall and, you know, I needed to light up this place too. Then I actually placed water so that villagers can come easily, and I even sheared some leaves and I even added them to decoration as well. This thing was looking pretty nice. Then I went to the village and I actually took all the beds, and I even found out that there was actually a hidden entrance. So I went in this hidden entrance and I actually became a local brewer. Wow, I am so good at this game. Anyways, I just took all the beds and I even took all the things that the village had to offer. So then next I placed all these beds inside of the villager trading hall. Now, you know, I wanted this to be a breeding section too, that's why I needed these beds. And then I started to make rails and I started to make this thing actually accessible, and I wanted to get villagers inside of this thing as soon as possible. And this actually took a lot of resources, trust me, this took a lot and a lot of iron. I had this shortcut way from my house all the way to the village, so this was actually the way that I made these rails go. And you know, I needed a lot of iron for these rails, like these rails were expensive, but then I finally made it to the village and I decided to actually make rest of it on boat. So I dug out holes and I started placing water to actually get this boat system ready, and I completely forgot about this zombie villager. So this was what I was doing on day 47, I was just putting water and making this accessible by boat, and I was actually about to die here. I punched this iron golem and yeah, this was completely a wrong decision. Anyways, I stored all of my stuff in a chest and I, you know, continued on working on this villager trading system on day 48. And it was actually fairly hard to actually just get these villagers inside of a boat and to actually make them go inside of the minecart. As you can see, they just don't want to come. I realized that at nighttime I can actually use this bed tactic too to actually lure them in. On day 49, I was really determined to actually get this thing to work. So, you know, I tried all I could, but sooner or later the villagers actually went inside of the minecart and I could actually put them inside of the boats, and this was actually starting to work. I could actually start transporting my villagers now. As you can see, this boat system was pretty good, and then I had to put them in a minecart. Over here, I don't know what I'm doing. It's nighttime and I'm doing this bed tactic when the minecart is right over here, and I even got my consequence for it. So, I mean, I don't know if it's a consequence or not, but yes, the zombie, or the villager became a zombie villager. As you can see over here, it's pretty sad, but I kind of wanted this to happen, not gonna lie. I kind of wanted this to happen. I didn't expect it to happen this early, but I mean, I kind of needed it to happen at the same time. So I trapped this zombie villager and I went to the nether to get blaze rods and nether warts. I needed these potions to be made, so I needed to get nether warts and I needed them fast. And then I planted these nether warts on day 50 inside of my house. And then I went back because I needed blaze. The loot I actually got saddles, which was actually what I needed. And then on day 50, I finally started getting blaze rods to actually get this, you know, infecting system started. I made some Eyes of Enders because why not? And then I went back to my house and I started to make these potions. And yeah, I didn't know what I was doing at first, but then, you know, everybody always learns, believe it or not. And then I put gunpowder and then I made these potions of weaknesses into splash potions of weaknesses, and then I cured this villager. I decided to call my horse friend Norgan, and Norgan was actually very fast, and in diamond armor he looked very good. He was very fast and he was really good at jumping. I went back to the zombie villager and this villager was giving me 1 emerald for literally mending books. 1 emerald. Are you kidding me? Are you insane? 1 emerald for mending books. I knew I was about to be overpowered really fast. Next, I lured this villager into my trap and into my trading hall. On day 52s to 62, I actually was just transporting most of my villagers to the trading hall. So I was just doing this and it was actually pretty successful. As you can see, they would just go to where they, you know, could sense that there is a job, and they would just go there, and this was, you know, it was becoming very successful. That was until this happened. Literally every single villager went inside of boats. Now, like, you know, when this happens, you literally cannot take them out, and yeah, this was, I was in a very bad position. I just went back to the trading hall, and I just trapped this villager inside. As you can see, it was pretty simple to trap these guys too. And yeah, it was actually fairly simple to trap these guys because they would just go wherever they could sense that there is a job. I didn't know what to do with these guys, like, at all. They were just stuck in here, and yeah, I had no other options. Like, trust me, I had no other options but to kill them. Anyways, I still had more villages, so I got those villages. I actually only had 2 more left that I could actually breed and then make them even more. And then I actually just got these villages and I pushed them inside of boats, and then they were actually very good too. It wasn't very hard to transport these guys at all. And yeah, these guys were just going in, and I mean, I had no issues at all now. And yeah, this was really good. And then I got more and more villages inside of my trading hall. I even sectioned off this little trading hall, so then there will be one section where I could actually just trade, and then another section where I can actually just breed the villagers. Transportation was pretty simple with these rails. I actually didn't transport the Fletcher all the way because I actually wanted to infect this Fletcher. I wanted 1 stick for 1 emerald. Yes, it is actually possible. I started to infect the Fletcher. In the middle of nowhere, there was a zombie villager inside of my house, so I just trapped him. I trapped him, and this guy was actually very helpful. So then I just uninfected this guy with potions of splash, potions of weaknesses, and golden apples. And then I rode this guy all the way down to my trading hall, and I made him into a farmer, which was really good, since you'll just see right now, this guy literally was selling me something really good. Not only wheat for emeralds, but you'll see later. As you can see, the Fletcher was really good. He was getting infected and uninfected, and I was doing the same process again and again. But then over here, as you can see, I done a mistake. I left both of them in the sun to die. So yeah, my Fletcher actually died. Then I started breeding in the breeding chamber, whatever you want to call it. I even actually growed more crops, and I growed more wheat and pumpkin. So this is why, as you can see over here, I get 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald. 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald. This is what I was gassing all of you guys up for. 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald, 1 emerald for 1 mending book. It was just, yeah, it was just insane, I have to say. And then I just put mending on all my armor and all my tools. And of course, once you get mending, the only thing that you can do is get XP. So I went back to my cave spider farm, and as you can see over here, yes, mending is really the best enchant. In the villager trading hall, I was even getting some other books. So, you know, I was taking them too. Sweeping Edge, Flame, I was taking them. And then I got even more XP, and then, you know, I put even more enchants on my sword. I wanted this thing to be a complete beast. Then, as you can see, the villager chamber was actually growing. It was growing in rapid amounts. Well, not rapid, but, you know, it was growing. Boys and girls, this was the baby zombie that killed Phil's of Minecraft. As you can see, I could not even tap on him with a axe, so I was just like, okay, I am out of here. That is the person, that is the zombie that killed Phil's of Minecraft. Trapped another zombie villager, and pretty much on day 63 I got more golden apples and I made more splash potions of weaknesses. This zombie villager was going to be the Fletcher that was going to give me 1 stick for 1 emerald. So, you know, I pretty much just infected this guy, and yeah. Anyways, I went back to the mines and I got even more emeralds, and you know, I was just trying to get some protection books. On day 63, I even got efficiency 4, and this was really good, so I immediately got a boat and, you know, I captured this guy and I put him in my trading system, not in my breeding hole. And then of course I just trapped him inside of this little chamber, and yeah, that was it. On day 64, I went back to my villager and there was a creeper. Literally right there was a creeper, and I was trying to kill this creeper, and yeah, it kind of went unsuccessful. Hopefully and thankfully my villager didn't die. If he died, I would have raged. I would have literally rage quit. This video wouldn't even be up. Anyways, I farmed more pumpkins and I got more emeralds via the pumpkins, and more villagers were starting to breed, and everything was looking really good. And wow, look at that baby. That is a cute baby. Anyways, I went back to the villager and I got another zombie with this villager. You know, I needed this villager to give me low amounts of emeralds. I mean, lower amounts of stick. Actually, 1 stick for 1 emerald. Killed the zombie next to him. No, you are not going to have any friends. Sorry, Fletcher. And then I went and I got sand because I needed more glass bottles. And then I uninfected this villager with splash potions of weaknesses and of course gaps. If you don't know what gaps are, that pretty much means golden apples. Anyways, on day 65 I needed diamonds. I needed a diamond shovel, so I went diamond hunting. I got diamonds pretty quickly, and yeah, I actually got quite a lot because of my Fortune 3 pickaxe. Then I made a diamond shovel. The Fletcher was selling me 26 sticks for emeralds, which I did take because I needed to actually lock the trade in, which I actually realized later. And yeah, and then I of course, you know, infected him again. Anyways, I put enchants on my diamond shovel. Later on, I got a librarian to give me sharpness 5 for 18 emeralds. Of course, I entrapped him into my little trading hole. Oh my god, there was just way too many children. I even took Silk Touch. On day 67, I found another zombie and I made him zombify my villager. I even got some item frames to actually just get the chest's navigations a bit more better. I tried to get a protection book. I really needed protection, but you know, my luck for protection just wasn't coming. On day 68, the villager offered me 7 sticks for 1 emerald. It was good, but you know me, like, I am not taking that. I need even less. This time it took quite a while to actually find a zombie and actually lure him inside of the boat, but you know, it happens sooner or later. I killed the zombie and then once again I uninfected the zombie villager. On day 69, mission was accomplished. I got 1 stick for 1 emerald. What I ever wanted, what I always wanted, 1 stick for 1 emerald. It finally was here. Well, what the hell, why did I say that like that? But anyways, 1 stick for 1 emerald, I was very happy. I then rode this villager all the way to the villager trading hole. And yeah, he was actually a good person too. He just went straight to his job and then I trapped him. Boys, you know I'm gonna get rich when it's literally 1 stick for 1 emerald. Literally. All of this was stonks. Now, you know, I just had to flex at least a bit, you know? I just had to at least flex a bit. So yeah, here's me just flexing. Cool. On day 70, guess what I done? Of course I got wood so then I can get even more emeralds. This Fletcher guy was really just making me really rich really quickly. And iron golems even started to spawn, so it was actually secure, very secure as well. I got more emeralds from sticks. Villager was even selling me thorns, so I took it. So, you know, like, he was selling me thorns, and then pretty much I can multiply this and then make this into thorns 3. Or, if you've ever watched movies, when something really, really good happens, like 1 stick for 1 emerald, bad things have to come. On day 70, at night time, pillagers came, and you know, this wasn't much of a worry, but then I accidentally killed them, and I didn't even realize that the village or my trading hall was right next to me, and this triggered a raid. I wasn't ready for it. For me, things started to go downhill real fast. I did not want to raid because I just did not. My armor was not ready for it, but you know, I just started to stack up on some resources, got some bows. I even like blocked up the villages so then nobody would actually go in there. I did not want the villagers to die. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, now I'm actually just gonna show you guys a quick montage, day 70s to 75 I think it is. But yeah, this is just a little quick montage of everything that happened in the raid. This raid was so long. This raid took so much time. But anyways, watch the full montage because I died. I mean, I was about to die a lot of times. Hero of the village. I definitely didn't want it, but I mean, if it's gonna come to me, why not take it? I went back to the villages and I really hoped that the villagers were still alive. I prayed all I could, and hopefully and thankfully the villagers were still alive and all of them were there. Alive and all of them were there. I even enchanted and I even started to get thorns too, and then I put them both together for thorns 3, but I needed some XP. And I went to the cave spider farm to get XP. Oh yeah, and a good thing about this raid, I actually got totems of undying, and trust me, this was going to be used in the future. Just a little spoiler, this was going to be used in the future. And as I was trying to get protection from the villagers kept on throwing books. Now I don't know why this was happening. At that time I was just pissed off. I don't know why they were doing this, but I mean at the same time I was, you know, I mean free books, why not? And then I realized later on that, you know, it's because of the effect hero of the village. I tried to get protection, but this was just not working at all. I did not get what I wanted to get. I did not get protection 4. I thought to myself, what else can I do to actually just get my armor a bit more better? And of course, that is netherite. So, you know, I got some beds, I started gearing up, I mean, what? And then I just went to the nether to get some netherite. Here is another montage of me getting netherite. This was me getting netherite, full armor and full netherite tools. And here it is. Before we get into the montage, here it is. At the time I was about to die because of one dumb mistake. If I didn't have the totem of undying, I was dead meat. As you can see over here, I completely misplaced the bed. Completely. I was mucking around and I pretty much died. Anyways, let's get on with the montage. Full netherite armor and tools. Pretty good with all of these full netherite tools and full netherite armor. On day 81, after the success of netherite, I was confident. I was really confident that I was going to get protection 4. So I pretty much put my mind to it, and I pretty much put my mind I was not going to stop until I got protection 4. So that is what I did. I needed the enchantment. Yeah, I was just not stopping at all. I had determination, you know. A man who has determination will never stop at all. That's it. Day 82, I was doing the same thing. I was just trying to get protection 4. And while I was doing all of this, I even put thorns 3 on my netherite chestplate. So, you know, that made it so that when anything will attack me, that will pretty much have the same damage. Okay, I am not a tutor, just go read it yourself. I mean that in a nice way, you know, in a nice way. But anyways, I got protection 4 on day 83. Of course, I immediately locked in the protection 4 trade. And I even got this villager out of the breeding and inside of the trading via a boat. And by the way, another thing, can I say I didn't even infect the efficiency guy, but he just decided to give me 1 emerald as well as the mending guy and the efficiency guy, both of them giving me 1 emerald for books. I needed XP, so I went back to the good old cave spider farm and I got some XP. And then I started to put protection 4 on my armor. Now all my armor had protection 4, so I was actually really stacked on armor, and my tools were even very good. So this was a happy day. But once again, I don't know why I'm doing this. I burnt down the village on day 84. I don't know why I did this. I really don't know. I just burnt down the village. My hands just communicated by themselves and I burnt down the village. But of course I did not burn down my first ever house. That's just, yeah. I don't understand why I burnt down my village in the first place. Well, not exactly my village. I don't know what I was trying to achieve, but as I said, it was not my mind. It was my hands communicating. So sadly, all footage from day 85 to 90 just got corrupted or lost. I don't even know what happened to that footage. I tried to search for it all I could, but all of the footage just went. I really wanted this footage in the recording, but it wasn't anything too big. But yeah, I just had to say this. 85 to 90, all footage was lost. Pretty much what I did during 85 to 90 was kill Enderman and get Eyes of Enders. I made potions of slow falling. Obviously, to make potions of slow falling, you need Phantom Membrane, which I got really earlier. And then I even got all the things for the dragon, like I got gaps and I geared up. And right now, I am at the end, about to fight the dragon. So let's do this. Day 90, it was the day of the fight. As you can see, this is the actual gear that I had. Nothing too fancy, just the usual that I had. I just had some cobblestone, 6 potions of slow falling, some gaps and golden carrots. And if you're gonna ask where I got the golden carrots from, it's from my farmer villager. He pretty much sells one, I think, emerald for, yeah, 1 emerald of course. 1 emerald for 4 golden carrots. Anyways, I started to light up the portal and boom, we are in the end. Actually didn't want to make this into a montage sort of feel, so yeah, this is just what I done. I'll just do a plain commentary. Fight myself, it was actually pretty easy, not gonna lie. I came very stacked. Potions of slow falling, everything, netherite armor, protection 4. I came very stacked, so it was actually fairly easy to do, and I had no problems whatsoever. Even though I was at 4 hearts at a point, but you know, like, it was actually fairly easy to do. I am actually really good at this game. I'm really good at shooting as well. Like, my aim is really good. I was just shredding the Ender Dragon. It didn't really take long for him to die. I was just shredding him to pieces. It was a easy fight. And over here, as you can see, the Ender Dragon is very low and he is about to die. I done some last sword crits on him and he died. The amount of levels I got, I literally got 55. I think 55. Yeah, I got 55 levels. 55 levels. That was I was thankful for that. I was really thankful for that. Thank you, Ender Dragon. Of course, I did not stop here. I needed the Elytra and I wanted the Elytra and I even wanted some shulker boxes. So, you know, I started to go to end cities. The first end city I went to was absolutely terrible. Like, there wasn't even an end ship. There wasn't even an end ship and it was just absolutely terrible. I just went in there, got some shulker boxes and I got out. It was still day 91 and I actually went to an end city which was much more bigger and with an end ship, and pretty much I was just looting this city. There were so many shulkers. There was so many shulkers. I've never ever seen this many shulkers in my entire life. Like, can you see this? It's a tower of shulkers. But I mean, it was good for me. I wasn't taking much damage because of my armor and stuff. But you know, it was good for me because I like shulker boxes. The chests in these end cities were not actually that good. I got beetroot seeds because I actually thought that I didn't have them, but I actually did have them at home. But I just got them, and that's literally all I got from these chests. The diamond armor wasn't so good. They were with very basic enchants. Anyways, I was on the end ship and I killed the last shulker box, which was protecting the Elytra. The chests were absolutely trash. And then there it was. It was just waiting for me. It was just waiting for me and I got the Elytra on day 92. And I didn't actually realize it at this point. Oh my god. But I forgot to get the what is it called? I forgot to get the dragon head. I literally forgot to get the dragon head and I didn't realize it at this point. But sooner or later I had to come back all the way over here again. I went back and I got the dragon egg. Of course I got the dragon egg. I forgot the dragon head, but I wouldn't forget the dragon egg. And then the credits rolled. Back at home, I started to actually make the shulker boxes. You know, if you don't already know me, I'm a big fan of shulker boxes. That's why I got so many in the first place. But then of course, I had to go all the way back, all the way again to the portal, back just for one thing, the dragon head, and I actually even left my horse. So yeah, I left Norgan over here from days 80 to 85, or was it 85 to 88, something like that, the ones that were corrupted. I left Norgan over there, but then I went back to the portal, I jumped in the end portal, and then I went all the way back to the end city, and then I bridged all the way, and this shulker actually shot me and actually helped me because, you know, I didn't have ender pearls at this time. It actually helped me and I actually got to the ship. And of course, I came for the only thing I came here for, which was the dragon head. Then I trapdoored my way out, back to the portal, back to the overworld. Of course, I cannot forget my horse. I went back over here, as you can see, and I got my horse, Norgan. On day 95, finally came back to the house. On day 95, I done a lot of decorations. I pretty much, you know, just decorated a bit, and I even actually took out all the rails. I have to say there was quite a few rails, and I even like cleaned up the space a bit. So pretty much decoration, cleaning up sort of day 2. I patched up every single creeper hole, well not every single one, I patched up most of the creeper holes next to my house and next to the base. Now with all the new levels I actually got my sharpness 5 books, and I put sharpness 5 on my sword, on my pickaxe and on my shovel. Day 96, I wanted to build a horse stable for Norgan. I really wanted him to actually live in somewhere and not just wander out in the middle of nowhere and stuff like that. Now this horse stable, I actually spent the whole day on it. I wanted to make this look really good and, you know, suit Norgan. I don't know what this is called, but I even right clicked my mouse with a shovel just to make all like the grass look better. I literally don't know what it's called. But I right clicked my mouse. That's what I done. Day 96, this horse stable was complete and it was looking really good. Then I got Norgan and I put him inside of the stable, and I have to say all of the right clicking I done, I don't know what it's called, it was actually looking pretty good too. That was looking pretty good too. It was like parts. I was just making parts from my house to my base and stuff like that, even though my house and base are the same thing. What am I saying? Anyways, I forgot to tell you guys, I put Mending and Unbreaking 3 on my Elytra, so it was pretty much unbreakable. But boys, I'm still sad. When something good has to happen, something bad just has to happen. I don't know what it is, but yeah. I went to my other village, you know, like the other village. I traded a bit. I just done this because I wanted to explore, nothing else. Then this happened. I was typing preserve energy as a joke, and Norgan died. He died because of a creeper, and this made me sad. This was probably the most saddest day on the whole 100 days. Like, yeah. I started working on a grave for Norgan. He was about to win. He was about to win with me. It was nearly 100 days, but he died. On day 98, I started the grave for Norgan. I wanted this grave to look good, and I really wanted to be representing Norgan, my first ever horse, on this whole journey. Emeralds on the outside, as you can see over here. Emeralds on the outside, another emerald, and then a diamond. And then I put items frames, and in the item frames, one was Norgan's diamond horse armor and his saddle. Then I got heaps of leaves. There was actually a lot of leaves next to my house. I got all of those leaves and I started to put them next to the grave. I got all sorts of leaves, blue leaves, red leaves, tall leaves, and yeah, I pretty much put them next to the grave. I wanted to make this grave symbolic for Norgan, and I wanted to make it look good as well. And then the grave was done, and I was pretty happy with the final result, and this was on day 98. I even put signs, and you know, just to showcase Norgan, he survived from day 1 to day 99. So he died on day 98, but let's just hold it as 99, and yeah. And And I even said, rest in peace buddy, you are the best. So hopefully Norgan hears me. Anyways, on day 99, all I done was farming. That was all I done on day 99. The whole thing, the whole day, I done farming. I had nothing else to do besides farm. Yeah, so that was all I was doing the whole day. Wheat farm, pumpkin farm, I mean, even though those were the only 2 farms I had, and obviously I had the other farms too, but like, farming farms, I had those. I went back to the raid area and I even marked this, because the raid area, I would have died. I literally would have died, so this was a big, you know, monument to the whole base as well. Then it was good old day 100. I decided to go back to the old village, and this village was absolutely ruined, but my old house was still here, and this old house was memories. It was memories, so I even, you know, quoted this as well as my first house. And that's it, boys and girls, 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. That is 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Be sure to subscribe for more. Be sure to subscribe for more Minecraft Hardcore videos and survival videos in Minecraft in general. And I'll see you all in the next one.